Hello and welcome to the Fairy Coach Tarot YouTube channel. So today we have a short pick a card to see what we can do to start the month of February well. So this is what are something that we need to consider for this last week of January to keep in mind that will help us bring the best energy forward for February. So we have our three fairies, the pink, the blue, and the yellow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect with you, shuffle, and pick three cards. We'll set the fairies on top of them, and you choose the fairy that calls more to you. And we will read what is it that the tarot suggests we need to focus on this week to bring forward the best energy for February for us. All right, so let's begin by connecting to the cards and to each other. Sit down comfortably, ground yourself, and let's take a deep breath in, hold, and release. We're asking the tarot what we can do to bring the best energy forward for us this February. All right. One card. The second one. And the third one. So here we have our three cards. We'll place the pink fairy, the blue fairy, and the yellow fairy. Now, without thinking about it, which one calls more to you? Pink fairy, card 1, blue fairy, card 2, or yellow fairy, card 3. Ready? All right. We'll put them here on the side and begin with the pink fairy for those of you who have picked her. So we have the blasted oak. So this is similar to the tower in traditional tarot. What this brings to mind is making sure that the foundation of anything that is important in our lives is built well. That means that the relationships in our life are healthy ones, that we make that foundation strong, right? That if, and this can also be applied to projects and work, that our work, the projects that we have, or anything, relationships, as I mentioned, anything that we care for, we create a solid foundation for, right? Because what this is guiding us to, or is leading us to, is telling the month of February may shatter anything that's not good for us or that is not built on a solid foundation. So, what you need to reflect on are a few things. One is, what are the most important things for you this coming month? Two, what it means to you for these things to have a solid foundation. And three, what steps can you take to ensure there is a solid foundation? All right, so I hope you liked it. Your guidance of how to start February well for you. Please give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to my channel. And remember, there are daily shorts and reels that you can watch for the energy collective of the day, and also weekly videos. Now let's go with the second fairy, the blue fairy, if you pick this one. All right. So, what does February call for us? And we have the Queen of Bows, the hair. Oh, here we have this beautiful feminine energy, right? That is telling us to nurture ourselves, right? To pour all that creative energy, that nurturing energy, that's a feminine energy, on the things that we want to grow. So this card is calling for you to do three things to begin this month, and one is to focus on what things you want to grow, right? What is a rapid thing that you want to happen? It could be focus on finding a new job, or on finding a relationship, or whatever it is. Focus on what thing you want to grow this February, right? And because it's the hair, it's that rapid growth. So things that you really want. So this is what you're going to focus on. What is the thing that you want to grow, right? And then it calls you to put your nurturing energy, that love, into make it grow. And the card comes with the line of telling you, because when you do that, it's going to grow rapidly, right? So pouring your love into that. So remember, how to begin your February well is, what is one thing that you want to grow, and two, how are you going to pour your energy, your love, in nurturing and making sure it grows. And it comes with the reassurance that then it will grow rapidly. I hope you enjoyed this card. And to remember, again, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also know that I have a shop front with different offerings, from live sessions, right? And also pre-recorded readings, and there is different offers throughout the month. So please visit my website or my storefront link. They are on the description, and there is something for every budget. Now let's go with the third card. If you picked this yellow fairy, and let's see, how do we start February? Well, so for you, you got the Five of Bows, right? Empowerment. And this card is telling you everything. February for you is about empowering yourself. And what is this saying? That empowerment comes in different forms. One is through your communication. So making sure that you focus on communicating assertively. All right. It's not about silencing yourself or becoming aggressive with your tone, but staying true to your truth and talking about the things you feel you need to talk to. So do not silence yourself, but do it in a way that it is dignified, that it is strong without being aggressive. So that midpoint between passivity and aggressiveness, that it's being assertive. So this is one way you're going to empower yourself with your communication. Second of all, with your actions. So with actions that make you grow independent, that make you grow secure on yourself, right? And third, with your thoughts. So here is another way that you're going to work on empowering yourself. So catching those thoughts when they are a little bit negative, challenging them, and saying either affirmations or talking to yourself in a way that reminds you that you got this, you can do life, and you can create and manifest the things you want, and that you deserve to be happy, to be healthy, to be in a good relationship, right? So all these ways, that the same way you would talk to somebody you love, you're going to talk to yourself to empower yourself. All right? So let's recap. This week, for you to start well, February is about empowerment, and you're going to empower yourself through communication to others, through your actions and doing the things that you want and building independence. And third, with your thoughts on challenging limiting beliefs or any negative thoughts you have about yourself. I hope you liked your card. I hope everybody has a wonderful and magical begin to the month of February. That is a very magical month. We start with Imbolc on February 1st, so very important festival. So a lot of magic to begin with. Again, if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also be able follow me on the different media channels, visit my website and my storefront for my different offerings, and do not hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Have a wonderful last week of January. Brightest blessings.